As twilight descends, the city street pulses with ordinary life, each passerby oblivious to the approaching calamity. The evening sky, painted with hues of bruised purple, watches over the unsuspecting city, its beauty a stark contrast to the dread it conceals. A hushed tranquility settles, yet beneath the surface, the air grows heavy with a foreboding stillness. Suddenly, a crimson spiderweb tears through the twilight sky, shattering the illusion of peace. The crack widens, an ominous omen etched against the fading light, signaling the end of all that is known. The city street, once bustling with life, now stands frozen in a tableau of terror as the sky begins to split apart. The twilight sky splits open, crimson fissures tearing across the horizon like fiery veins. A hush falls over the city as people stop, heads tilted back, whispers of fear rising like smoke. A visible tremor of unease ripples through the crowd, each face a mask of growing dread. The first siren wails in the distance, a mournful cry swallowed by the rising tide of worried voices. The crimson fissures pulse, casting an ominous glow on the faces below, each etched with mounting terror. The city holds its breath, waiting for what descends from the sky. As the winged beasts breach the clouds, chaos descends upon the city's streets. Their leathery wings eclipse the sun, plunging the city into an ominous twilight. Panic spreads like wildfire as the discordant sirens wail, amplifying the terror. The ominous shadows of the winged beasts stretch across the city, heralding impending doom. The sirens scream in a deafening chorus, a symphony of despair echoing through the streets. The city trembles under the shadow of the winged menace, its fate hanging precariously in the balance. Chaos erupts on the city streets as people stampede in terror, a desperate surge for survival. The relentless surge forward intensifies, each footstep a frantic beat against the pavement. Cars collide in a cacophony of twisted metal, forming impassable barriers amidst the chaos. Gridlock grips the city, trapping vehicles and their occupants in a suffocating web of desperation. The air vibrates with a symphony of terror, screams mingle with shouts, an agonizing chorus of survival. The city becomes a stage for primal fear, where every shadow holds a monstrous threat. On a busy city street, a woman stumbles, a black feathered arrow piercing her chest. Her eyes widen in a fleeting moment of disbelief as life drains away. She collapses onto the unyielding pavement, alone in her final moments. The uncaring crowd surges around her, indifferent to the tragedy unfolding. Unmoved, pedestrians step around her fallen form, their faces betraying no emotion. The city continues its relentless march, oblivious to the life extinguished in its midst. Panic erupts on the city street as a woman collapses. Beside her, a man claws desperately at the ground, his face a mask of raw terror. He attempts to escape the looming shadow, his eyes wide with disbelief. The ominous shadow descends, promising an inescapable doom. A winged beast descends from the sky, its landing pulverizing the city street. The asphalt shatters under the weight of the monstrous arrival, the air thick with dust and dread. It lowers its massive head, revealing rows of needle-sharp teeth, a harbinger of destruction. A guttural hiss tears through the silence, a promise of the terror to come. A monstrous creature descends upon the city street. With terrifying speed, the creature lunges, tearing through flesh and bone with brutal force. Blood splatters violently across the gray pavement, painting a gruesome scene of carnage. The man's screams are abruptly silenced as the creature continues its brutal assault. The deafening roar of the wind and the flapping of monstrous wings drown out all other sounds. Silence descends as the creature stands triumphant amidst the chaos and destruction. Black arrows descend like a storm upon the unsuspecting city streets. The chilling rain of arrows finds its mark with deadly precision. Glass shatters, echoing through the streets as destruction reigns. The city transforms into a hunting ground, fear and chaos consuming every corner. Chaos erupts as a vehicle explodes in a blinding sphere of fire. The air crackles with intense heat. The stench of burning gasoline permeates everything. Amidst the destruction, screams echo through the street. The chorus of agony rises, painting a vivid portrait of suffering. Debris rains down, transforming the street into a landscape of devastation and despair. The city street becomes a hellscape of fire and destruction. In the heart of the ravaged city, a cluster of survivors seek sanctuary in a doorway, their faces etched with fear. Their eyes, wide and haunted, mirror the inferno that devours their world. With trembling hands, they clutch at each other, finding solace in shared terror. Whispers of fervent prayers rise from their lips, a desperate plea for divine intervention. The orange glow dances ominously on their pallid faces, painting a portrait of despair. Clinging to each other, they await a miracle, their hope flickering like a fragile flame in the face of annihilation. A creature descends from the sky, its massive shadow casting darkness over the terrified group below. In a swift, brutal strike, the creature seizes a person, their scream cut short as they ascend into the night. The person is dangling from the creature's grasp, their body limp as they are carried away. The remaining people are standing frozen, their faces etched with raw, paralyzing fear as they gaze upwards. Their eyes are fixed on the disappearing form of their companion, swallowed by the encroaching darkness. The city street is now silent, save for the wind, a chilling testament to the horror they have witnessed. The city street is stained with the coppery scent of blood, a stark reminder of the violence that has unfolded. The ground is littered with glittering shards of glass, reflecting the chaos like malevolent jewels. Dreams lie shattered amidst the carnage, their remnants scattered like fallen stars. The world descends into chaos, a maelstrom of destruction and despair. The city is engulfed in flames, the inferno painting the night sky with strokes of fierce orange and angry red. Winged shadows dance across the fiery canvas, their forms stark against the burning skyline. A haunting silence descends, broken only by the ravenous crackle of fire and the distant cries of despair. Flames climb higher, devouring what remains. Against the fiery backdrop, the winged creatures continue their silent vigil, circling above the chaos. The city burns, a testament to destruction. Amidst the skeletal remains of a shattered city, a lone survivor rises from the debris, a haunting figure painted with the grime and blood of devastation. The survivor's gaze sweeps across the desolate landscape, a panorama of ruin reflecting the abyss of despair in their hollow eyes. Each shattered window and crumbling wall whispers tales of a world extinguished, amplifying the survivor's crushing isolation. The air hangs thick with the stench of loss, each breath a reminder of the vibrant life now reduced to ghostly echoes. Annihilation's chilling certainty settles upon the survivor, a suffocating shroud woven from the threads of what was and what will never be. Their heart, a solitary drum in the silence, beats a mournful rhythm against the backdrop of a world irrevocably silenced. Dawn's first light struggles to pierce the smoke-choked sky, painting the ruined city in a haunting glow. The winged creatures have vanished, their dark presence lingering in the devastation they wrought. The world is forever scarred, bearing witness to a cataclysmic transformation. Silent monuments to a lost civilization stand, etched against the fading night, a chilling testament to a world forever altered, where shadows dance with the ghosts of what was. An unsettling stillness blankets the city, broken only by the echoes of a forgotten past.